Item number SCP-1110. Object Class Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. MTF Gamma 5 Red Herrings is to monitor all police scanner traffic within a 72-kilometer radius of the most recent manifestation of SCP-1110 in order to detect and scramble any potential reports of SCP activity to law enforcement. Once a report is detected and stopped, Gamma 5 units are to report to the location of origin, disguised as local law enforcement, as per Hush Protocol 7, and confiscate all footage of SCP-1110. All cash losses incurred are to be replaced through Foundation funds. Special accounts dedicated to loss replacement drawn on private banks have been created and provided to MTF squad leaders accordingly. A special task force of MTF Gamma 5, Gamma 5 STF-7, aka Reservoir Repairmen, has been created and tasked with impersonating a private security firm, Secure Corp Professionals, and gaining control of bank security in the area immediately surrounding recent manifestations of SCP-1110 in order to destroy footage of SCP as the event occurs, and to attempt to interfere if at all possible.
Description: SCP-1110 is a series of phenomena that thus far seems to only appear on video cameras manufactured later than 19, and centers around financial institutions such as banks or other repositories of currency in the United States. And to date, instances of SCP-1010 manifestation have been confirmed, and between and unconfirmed cases are suspected to involve SCP-1010, with at least one case coinciding with a typical bank robbery that occurred simultaneously in the same institution, making loss verification completely impossible. Unexplained losses by financial institutions lacking video monitoring systems are also included in this approximation. And during a typical SCP-1010 manifestation, two humanoid entities with their faces obscured by dark material, designated SCP-1010-1 and SCP-1010-2 respectively, can be seen on camera footage entering the financial institution. They brandish guns in a threatening manner, coupled with aggressive body language. SCP-1010-1 and SCP-1010-2 typically wear dark clothing and are distinguished by a gray hood on SCP-1010-1 and what appears to be a skull-like mask obscuring on SCP-1010-2. The pair will generally approach a teller and move in a fashion indicative of robbery demands. At this point, the teller in the video will seem to comply with these demands by raising their hands above their heads and carefully handing over the money, which SCP-1010-1 will then place in a briefcase, whilst SCP-1010-2 maintains its threatening pose towards the teller. Once a sum of cash between and has been handed over, SCP-1010-1 will seal the briefcase and nod to SCP-1010-2. The entities will then exit the building. Note that these entities and phenomena only occur on video. During the time frame of video recording SCP-1010 activity, business will commence as usual within the bank. No teller or customer present in an SCP-1010 event, including Foundation personnel on the scene, has ever seen, heard, or felt SCP-1010-1 or SCP-1010-2, even in cases where they have been shown in the video to physically assault or
Data expunged. 10-A.
Following a manifestation of SCP-1110, a sum of cash approximately equal to the amount shown being stolen in the video footage will then be missing from the place of manifestation. There have been confirmed cases of the entity stealing other items during a manifestation as well, including an incident in which SCP-1010-2 apparently demanded that a bank patron hand over his wristwatch. Following this manifestation, the patron commented to Foundation interviewers that while his watch was still present, it had stopped at the instant of removal shown on the video.
Addendum 110-A.
On 19, a teller was shown in SCP-1010 footage to resist and was subsequently shot by SCP-1010-2. Post-incident reviews with other bank employees revealed
Data expunged. Addendum 110-B.
Yes, I am aware that the containment protocols for SCP-1010 currently allow the possibility that legitimate crimes will go and have gone unreported due to accidental interference by MTF-Gamma-5. I assure you, this is a risk we must accept in order to maintain containment and prevent public knowledge of SCP-1010. MTF Commander.
Addendum 110-C.
On security cameras for a small pay-to-park business adjacent to the financial institution targeted by SCP-1010 captured footage of SCP-1010-1 and SCP-1010-2 fleeing the building on foot and entering a delivery vehicle parked in the pay-to-park lot. The vehicle, however, was not recorded in the payment logs of the pay-to-park enterprise, nor was it observed by the employee operating the toll gate, and was driven by what appeared in the footage to be a Caucasian person of indeterminate build. The logo on the side of the vehicle was noted by the agent who recovered the footage to bear a striking similarity to
Redacted.
The possibility of a connection is currently under investigation. A proposal to add the modification of security video systems to include exterior and parking area cameras in all financial institutions under observation of MTF-G5-STF-7 to containment protocols for SCP-1010 is under review and pending authorization from Commander. What is up, guys? Blue Spooky here, as always. Thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you made it this far to the end of the video. I'm bringing back a little bit of a golden oldie tonight. I bet most of you guys didn't know that when I first started this channel, I originally intended it to be mostly a purely SCP with some side true scary story action going on. But I haven't read an SCP in about 4 years. So I decided I'd get back into it and try it again, and I'm not gonna lie, I was actually pretty excited. I know this is a redux of an old video, but I was just going back through my playlist and watching the old videos, and I just realized that the old ones sound really terrible, so I thought I'd try to give it a little bit more justice. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually pretty proud of this one, even though this video is a little short. Let me know what you guys thought of the SCP reading, and what you think of SCP in general. I'm going to start doing these more often, probably every day in between the True Scary Stories, or sometimes on the same day if it's a particularly short one. I'll probably do an SCP reading, just because they're extremely fun to do, especially with all the voice effects that I get to use and stuff, and all the different sound effects I get to throw in there. So let me know if you guys want me to read a particular SCP as well. Be sure to leave your criticism in the comments below. And leave your thoughts of the SCP as well. What you think it might be, what you think the explanation might be, just any theories you might have in general. As always, if you're curious about the music used in this video, it's in the description below. If you want to send me any messages, my social media is in there as well. And also a shout out to my friend Alan, whose social media will be in the description. He does a lot of horror art and he does commissions and stuff, so if you like his work, please be sure to check him out as he's a good friend of mine and he's the artist that does all of the art for my channel. With that said, thank you guys so much for watching and I hope you guys have a great day.